So do you have bad grades, you have messy notes, or are you still using paper notebooks for your notes in school? Well, I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to mitigate this. I'm going to give you a guide to open source note taking to keep your notes private and also so you don't have to pay anything. You're going to escape messy notes and paywalls. So the two main tools that you're going to see online people using is firstly Obsidian and Logseq. Logseq is the open source version of Obsidian. I'm going to show you the pros and cons in this video. So what is Obsidian? Well, it's a note-taking app. It has a very big community. It probably has the biggest community for a note-taking app. It has most features. It has most guides and documentation that you can want. And it's quite intuitive to use, but it's also a little bit complex. So we're going to take a look at this right here. So I'm in Obsidian right now. I have a special theme on, but these are my notes for cybersecurity. So there's plenty of notes, and it gets put up in like kind of a graph view like this. There are tons of plugins to make this look more beautiful, but as you can see, I have like, oh, here's a course, here's a course, here's the main. So if I want to go to start, I did it like this, and then I have ethical hacking, networking, programming, courses, planning. So if I'm gonna go into networking, ironically I find nothing because it's I stopped paying for sync. But well, you can organize your notes like this. You can, here's an example notes for incident response in cybersecurity. If you want to create a new note or link, make a backlink to another note, you can do this. So let's say I want to be YouTube video. I do this, and then when I click on it, a new note is created. So now I can write Obsidian versus Logseq, for example. Now if I want to find this note, I can go to the graph view. If I want to do it like this, I can find the courses tab, which is going to be like here, and then you can see YouTube video note is right here, and so on. You can create a new canvas where you can like add documents and so on. So like you can add a text block, whatever. You have templates. You have a daily note, which is like a daily journal kind of thing. And yeah, you also have a side panel with like everything. So here you can just create a folder, and then you put like these things in to that folder, for example. Well, that's about it. There's a lot more things that you can do with it, but that's kind of what I use it for. So I'm gonna go from there. Then we have Logseq. Logseq is an open source software with everything you need, and the most important thing is that your data is yours. Since it's open source, you can see exactly what's going on. You can use it when you're offline, online, doesn't matter. It's very simple and intuitive, and it has a quite nice daily journal function. Now you'll have to excuse me in this video because I'm a little bit sick, but still making it. So this is what Logseq looks like. You have whiteboards, you have flashcards, which Obsidian doesn't have unless you add a plugin. And I searched online and I didn't really find a good version of this. So then we also have the graph view, of course. So I made 3 different notes here. And then it's an all pages view where you can show up everything. So journals. Every day you're going to get a new document with today's date. Today's the date I made a video on Logseq. This is what I wrote. Then I created a backlink, which you can do like this, and then search for the note. So if I want to link a YouTube note, I can do this. And when I click on this, I get to this. My name is Untalked. So if you look at the graph view, now all of these are backlinked into each other. So if you go to YouTube, this you can see that this has been linked to from test to YouTube and from this note to this. And from this note, I have linked test. So test has been linked as a reference. Now, what is a whiteboard? Well, a whiteboard is just a space in which you can draw, highlight, and you can also create pages, graphs, and other things. You can also create a block. So let's say I want to create a page called note taking, and then I'll just click new page, new block, whatever. Then I can add Logseq is better in IMO, like this. Now this will get added as a page. So the whiteboard is essentially just a space to write pages. So let's say you want to like connect, let's say I want to create something else here. So note taking, then my next video is about AI agents. I can create a new page about this. Retell AI is good for agents. And then I can like write a line to this. I don't know if there's there's like an arrow function as well, and I can link also the arrow with different things. So let's say I have another note over here called subscribers list. I actually need to create a note for that. So subscribers, I want to create a block of subscribers. Hey, so here are the subscribers. So let's say Daniel is a subscriber, Hatel is a subscriber. I can go into the arrow, link, and then link to that. So I think the link might only work for pages, by the way, so that's my mistake. But you get the point. So now I think there'll be, if I link here to there we go. Yeah, you'll just be able to click on it like this. Then in all the pages shows up, and you can filter to add in journals as well. Boom. And what's nice, it isn't like a web tool, so you don't have to use it through the web. You can also sync it for free between all devices. I know that Obsidian has a sync feature, but it either costs money. So Obsidian Sync costs $5 a month. There is a free alternative to that, and it is by syncing the files themselves via iCloud or Google. So let's take a look. So Obsidian has unnecessary complexity. Sync costs money unless you want to do some workarounds, but it has a big community, which is a pro. Logseq is simple. It has a smaller community, but it is open source, so you have control over your data. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoy this. I'm currently exploring like the creation of AI agents for my business, so I might make a video on that. But if you like this video, I will leave the links to both of these tools down below. There's no affiliate link because there's nothing to buy. If you want to watch more of these videos, subscribe. Peace out. Love you guys.